Canelo comes out and does what Canelo should do, Canelo wins the fight. If Canelo comes out and does what he shouldn't do, Crawford wins the fight.
But with Crawford, what are Crawford's keys to victory when you are fighting someone like Canelo, who, albeit maybe not in height, but in stature, is a much bigger man than him?
Control the center of the ring.
What do you think about Terence Crawford calling out Canelo?
You know, I don't like that fight.
I say Terence win. Yes.
What? Terence win over Canelo?
Yes, Terence win.
The boxing world is abuzz with excitement as Canelo Alvarez and Terence Crawford have officially signed on for a blockbuster showdown. Fans, legends, and analysts alike are divided on how this mega fight might unfold. Some believe elite skill set gives him a legitimate shot at victory, while others argue that Canelo's size and power will simply be too much to overcome. Boxing icon Mike Tyson has voiced his disapproval of the matchup, pointing out that Crawford struggled against the larger and awkward Israel Makhmov. Tyson suggests that taking on Canelo at 168 pounds could be a risky move for the undefeated Crawford.
What do you think about Terence Crawford calling out Canelo?
You know, I don't like that fight.
Why not?
I don't like that fight. It's just too much weight, you know, and he had a close fight with the last guy he fought, Terence, because this guy was big and he was awkward. He was really awkward. He shouldn't have fought that guy. He should have fought a guy that would just come straight at him. The guy was too awkward.
He's herky-jerky, yeah.
David Benavidez has offered an intriguing perspective on the upcoming Canelo Alvarez versus Terence Crawford clash. He believes Crawford has a real shot at winning and wouldn't be surprised if he pulled off the upset. According to Benavidez, Crawford possesses the skills, mindset, and relentless work ethic needed to defeat Canelo.
Looks like it's going to come to fruition in September. What are your thoughts on that bout?
I have nothing to say. It's a good fight, and it's a good fight. I wish both of them the best.
All right, next question. But do you use that for motivation at all? Like Canelo's, like, you know?
I definitely do use that as motivation because if I was such an easy fighter and target, he would have came and beat me already. Just for him not fighting me lets me know how dangerous I am.
How would you approach a fight?
Is there scissors? Is there scissors? Ask for scissors. Go ahead.
How would you approach a fight with Terence Crawford if it was you against Crawford?
To be honest with you, if I fought Terence Crawford, I would definitely use my size, my reach, my weight to my advantage. Crawford is a very smart fighter, but I guess thankfully I'm not fighting him.
At the same time, Benavidez admits he's not fully on board with the fight happening. While he acknowledges that Canelo is the money fight everyone wants, he expresses concern about Crawford jumping up so much in weight. Personally, Benavidez doesn't agree with the matchup, believing the size difference could be a serious issue.
Crawford throwing his hat in to want to fight Canelo at 168.
I mean, everybody wants to fight Canelo. It's the money fight. You know what I mean? I think even Inoue would come up to fight Canelo. Canelo wanted to fight him. I mean, I don't want to see Crawford to fight Canelo, to be honest with you, but it would be. I'm not saying it wouldn't be a great fight. It would be a great fight, but I feel like if I deserve my opportunity, and and after this fight, what else are they gonna say? You know what I mean? This is a tough fight. You know, the top WBC, the top people ranked at the WBC are fighting each other. So I mean, it shouldn't be. It should be an easy call. If I can't get those fights, then I'll go up to fight Bivol, or I'll go try to, you know, I set my conquest on 175. Like I said, I don't want no handouts either. I want to, you know, earn my spots everywhere I go, even at 175. But you know, I see that weight class. You know, I want to become champion at 175, and that's exactly what I'm going to do.
Alexander Usyk, a master technician in his own right, views the Canelo versus Crawford showdown as a classic clash of size versus skill. He recognizes that Canelo is the naturally bigger man, which will undoubtedly factor into the fight. However, Usyk is placing his faith in skill over size. He believes Crawford's sharpness and superior technical ability give him the advantage. In Usyk's view, skills win fights, and Crawford, he says, is the more
a potential fight between Canelo and Terence Crawford.
Yeah.
How do you see that fight? Who
I
do you
like Terence. It's
wow.
My friend, but it's crazy man. Listen, I say Terence win. Yes.
What? Terence win over Canelo.
Yes, Terence win. But listen, Terence, it's different man. Terence work in две стойка.
Two sides.
Two sides.
Right.
And
right. Switch hitter.
Yes.
The switch hitter.
Yes.
Right and left. But it's very smart man. It's very, very, very smart. But feel distance and plays like
Adjustments,
Spacing,
exactly.
boxing.
You don't think the weight difference will be a factor too much?
Mario, you're asking him?
That's why. That's why I'm asking exactly.
Canelo big, yeah, Canelo too. It's a good boxer, but I say Terence.
Wow.
Roy Jones Jr., another boxing legend, has shared his prediction for the highly anticipated clash, offering two possible outcomes. He believes that if Canelo shows up in peak condition and fights to his full potential, he'll come out on top. However, if Canelo isn't at his best, Jones Jr. sees Terence Crawford capitalizing on the opportunity and pulling off the win. For Jones, the outcome hinges entirely on which version of Canelo steps into the ring that night.
Yeah, because a lot of people are saying like, hey, forget about Canelo. That was a tough fight with Madrimov. Go ahead and give Boots a shot. Give Boots the chance. But Eddie's saying, hey, I think Crawford's saying, hey, give me the Canelo fight or I'm not fighting. I'm done.
Why? What he got to prove to Boots? Boots trying to take over and start beating the guys around him, prove that he's the best of that group. Bud is in a group above him. Bud don't need to come back down to 47 to meet him. That's crazy. Why would he? Bud looking to try to make history and get out. Get his big bank and get out. His big bank is who? Canelo. He willing to take that gamble, see if he can beat him. If he beats him, he may go fight Benavidez next. If he don't beat him, he say, okay, I took it as high as I could go. I'm done.
That'd be crazy. That'd be crazy if he gets the win. Like, oh my God.
Sean Porter, who has gone toe-to-toe with Terence Crawford, has expressed some concerns about this matchup. While he acknowledges Crawford's toughness and resilience, he questions whether Crawford can handle Canelo's power. Porter, who knows firsthand how physically strong Crawford is, points out that facing someone like Canelo who has knocked out naturally bigger opponents is a different kind of challenge. He believes that although Crawford's defensive skills are elite, absorbing punches from a power puncher like Canelo could prove to be a major test.